What's up, what's going on, legends? It's your boy Errl Shatter here, and in today's video we're going to be going over the best way to unlock the BRUEN, whether it be multiplayer or Warzone. So you guys that are free-to-play players can definitely unlock this weapon, and obviously if you have multiplayer, or the full version of the game I should say, you will have a much easier time unlocking this, but it is achievable either way. But before we jump into the rest of the video, if you guys do enjoy this content at any time or find this video helpful in any way, make sure you guys show your support for the channel by going down below and smashing that like button. Let's go ahead and throw a goal of 20 likes on today's video. Also, if you guys are interested in finding your way back to the channel for more Modern Warfare or Warzone content, make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button alongside that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. So like I was saying before, the BRUEN is an absolute animal. It's definitely a weapon you're going to want to unlock as it is dominating the Warzone lobbies. It's probably one of the best weapons that you could use in the loadout. So you're going to want to go into your LMGs, you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you can see the challenge. Some of you might already know the challenge, but it's to get 3 kills when an enemy is near smoke using an LMG in 15 different matches. So for multiplayer, this is a little easier, of course. So I jumped into a shoot house, Cheshire Park mosh pit. I was able to do this in, the fastest possible way I could do it, because obviously you have to play 15 different matches and you have to do this. I got 13 of them completed in there, and before wanting to switch over to Warzone to show you guys that you were going to be able to complete that there as well. And honestly, it was fairly simple. I threw on a PKM using a thermal sight. When any enemies, were nearby, I just threw a smoke on the ground. They would run through it. I would shoot them as they were running through it. You could also track this pretty easily during the in-game just by hitting, the option to select or change your loadout while you're in-game itself. You can obviously go to your LMGs, like you're going to select a new LMG for your class and go all the way to the bottom, and you'll be able to tell if the match that you're currently playing in has counted towards your unlock for the BRUEN. Now in Warzone, things get a little bit trickier. However, this is a fairly simple tactic that you can use, and it's going to make it a lot easier. You only have to kill 3 people in the entire match in order to achieve this, and it's going to take 15 matches. So for those of you having to jump into Plunder, which is where I suggest you go, it's going to take 15 matches. 15 matches in Plunder do take a little while. I think once you actually hit the 3 kills for the match and you make sure that you can confirm that has counted for you, you can then leave the match and try to get into another one. I didn't see much issues when I was doing that for multiplayer, and I didn't really do that for the couple of matches I did for Warzone, so I don't know for sure. But essentially, what you're going to want to do is jump into the Warzone. You're going to get into Plunder. You're going to go to where people are going to be at. All you have to do is down somebody. For this particular challenge, I recommend throwing on restock. Obviously, you're going to be at the downfall of not having ghosts, but it's going to allow you to regenerate your smoke grenades. And obviously, if you get into more engagements and knock more people, you're going to want to take advantage of all the moments that you have in order to complete this as fast as you can. So having restock helps a lot, getting more smoke grenades. So once you down somebody, you're just going to want to throw a smoke on them, and then you can full kill them with your LMG, and you're going to get a count for a kill. Then you do that 2 more times in a match. So obviously you just down them, throw the smoke on them, shoot them while they're in the smoke, full kill them with your LMG again, and you get another one. Do this 3 times in the match. You got 1 out of your 15. You got to do this obviously 14 more matches, and then you can get this challenge completed and unlock the BRUEN. BRUEN is definitely a weapon that I am happy that I finally unlocked. This is something that I waited a while to get, and I wanted to share with you guys, obviously, the best way that you guys can go out there and get it for yourselves. Some of you might, be reporting that there's a bug with your challenge where things don't seem like they're counting. If that's the case, I would restart your game, restart your console, whatever it might take, get back into a match, and just make sure that you are doing exactly what the challenge says. And you, like I said earlier, can check in-game by going and acting like you're going to change out your loadout or your weapon on one of your loadouts or class setups, depending on if you're in multiplayer or Warzone. And then you can obviously select your LMGs, scroll to the bottom, and you'll be able to see your progress. This is something I don't anticipate will be super difficult for people to achieve. I think it's fairly reasonable. You do have a good amount of time in Plunder to do this. And obviously, if you have multiplayer, you're going to get into enough engagements. It's almost inevitable that you'll make this happen in one match. But that's going to wrap things up for today's video. If you guys did find this helpful in any way, make sure you guys show your support by hitting that like button, like I said earlier. And if you guys want to find your way back to the channel for Modern Warfare and more Warzone content, make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button alongside that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Appreciate you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support on the channel, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace!